In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a front raise with one of these elastic looped bands. Now this is going to be working primarily the front of your shoulder. I'm going to go through everything step by step so you can nail and execute the form of this exercise perfectly. So firstly, all these bands come in different resistances. If you're finding it too difficult to do this exercise, lighten up the band. If you're finding it too easy, of course, progress the strength of the band. They all come with resistances of when we come up into the exercise, the further up we come into our front raise, the harder it's going to be because there's going to be more resistance as we pull through the range of motion. So that's one of the things you get with this that you don't get with dumbbells. So firstly, I want you to step onto the band. So I've got this in the mid part of my foot. And what we need to do is create an X. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop the band over. I've then got both of my hands here on the band, but I've looped the band, so I've now got that X shape. From here, I want you to bend the knees slightly. And before we come directly up like so, it's really important that that movement doesn't come from the lower back. So I want you to squeeze your core, really try and dial in the trunk. So we're trying to squeeze core, we're trying to make sure we've got a nice set position. So when we come up into our front raise, all the lower back stays completely still. We don't want it moving during the exercise. From here, once I've got that position, I'm going to come straight up. Once my hands are in line with my shoulders, I come directly down. That's my first repetition done. And of course, I'm going to repeat this for my desired amount of sets and reps. So once we've created the X, we're looking forwards from here, core squeeze to set that core position, straight up, back down. Nice and slowly on that lowering phase. You're controlling the lowering phase. You're not letting the band just come back to where it wants to be. We don't want to be flexing over or extending too much. It's really important you engage the core to keep that set position. Now finally, when we're doing our repetitions and we've got that bent knee position, that's to take off some of the pressure on the lower back. So when you're doing this, make sure you do it slowly. Of course, start off with a really light band and progress from there. That's how to do a front raise with an elastic band.